There are lots of industry reasons for pollution, particularly carbon dioxide, which are great concern these days. As we worry about global warming, just think of the sorts of business that have angered green companions, the aviation industry, car makers, or companies and shipping firms. Well, the news I have for you is that there is another business that causes serious pollution, 5% of mankind's carbon dioxide emission to be precise. It is one of the world's biggest industries, yet it has not attracted very much attention. I am referring to the cement industry. Cement is the key material in concrete. Without going into detail about how it is made, I can tell you that it involves billion vast amounts of cheap gold. Carbon dioxide is a byproduct of the whole process. No matter what you do, cement production will always release it. Since you can't control the chemistry, it is hard to achieve significant cuts in emissions. The demand for cement is growing as the world needs sewers, schools, hospitals, hotels, car parks, and so on. It is thought the cement plants across the world will churn out almost 5 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually by 2050. The expected rapid growth in cement production is not in line with call out to cut carbon emission. So, can anything to be done? Cement companies themselves have decided to tackle the problem. Senior staff of 18 companies which make more than 40% of the world's cement demands in Brussels recently to discuss the problem. They are members of a group called CSI, which wants to help these companies look ahead and reduce their emissions on the environment. They hope to have a say in any measures taken by governments. In the long term, the only way to reduce their carbon dioxide emissions will be through carbon capture and storage, which they are looking into. Meanwhile, they hope that by acknowledging the problem, they will encourage authorities to support the development of carbon technologies and allow the industry to adopt voluntary goals rather than introducing fulfilled emission targets. The main idea is that this is a global problem which requires international initiatives. That is why these companies have decided to go public and acknowledge that even though they have a lower portion than the aviation industry, they too are part of the carbon emission problem.